Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, good people. I'm breathing. Time is moving so quickly. I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if you're tapped into the energy, but the world is moving at a faster pace than usual. What's going on, good people? I am Goddess, Mystic Moon Goddess, Alicia. Hello, beloveds, my A1 Day ones. Welcome back. Thank you for your continued support. For my newbies, come on in. We keep it cute. We keep the peace. We agree. Miss Mo, what's up, quick? Goddess. It was 12:09. I thought I had time to get on the live. I sat down after 5 minutes. I thought, and it was 12:40. I don't know if the collective has been feeling this energy. Time is moving at a quicker speed than usual. Always picks up. I can't even keep up. That is a message for someone. It's time to get up, to pick it up, to dust it off. The world is moving. Time is moving. It's waiting for none. We are quickly entering spring. It was 20 degrees. Now it's 50 degrees in a week. The sun is shining. It's warm and sunny. What's going on? I know that Mother Gaia is anxious to get her babies out in the public eye. Oh yeah, Mother Gaia is anxious for us to get outside. We have prayed for better weather. We are ready to socialize, to meet and greet, to get together. Mother Nature is hearing our prayers and granting wishes. She ain't playing about her babies. Oh no, you and I, we are favored. She is getting the earth ready for us to call in our harvest, to have some fun in the sun, to enjoy 2025 like never before. I'm paying attention, tapped in. I can hear her whisper, hear her move. And she's saying, get ready, get ready. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? When spring is sprung and the earth opens up and it calls you to get out, to get amongst, to get going, pushing that pen, getting behind the mic, on that platform, in the public eye, on that stage, out in the community. Oh, this online thing, oh, that's not on top of the summer agenda for the collective. Oh no, this has been a pastime. While we were stuck in hibernation mode and winter stillness. But spring is about to be sprung. And Big Mama says it's time to get outside and to fly amongst the bees, amongst the butterflies. Movement is all around us and is picking up speed. Opportunities are on the way. They're coming in, knocking on our doors. We have been down loaded and upgraded all winter long. We have been students in the classroom, paying attention, healing. Ooh, healing. Healing is a big one. But it's going to be time to break out of those four walls, to break out that door, to let go of that hibernation and seclusion mindset, to get out of solitude, because the bag, the opportunities, the generational wealth is outside, y'all. It's outside, y'all, for my readers and my seers and my psychics and my mediums, my investigators. The work that will be done, that will be the most prosperous, is outside. Is outside. Oh, the platforms are outside. In the park, in the community, in the neighborhood, in the libraries, in the community centers, in the churches, at those events, those green markets, those outdoor markets, those block parties, those barbecues. Oh, our work is being taken outside. So if you think all 2025 we're going to be able to hide, think again. This online platform that was a stepping stone to build self-confidence, self-esteem, be notarized, notoriety, to be seen, acknowledged, to find your niche, your audience. Stepping stones, building blocks to growth, expansion, stepping out, being seen, being acknowledged in the public. We've got Six of Wands energy in most of the readings from my high priest and high priestesses. Got Six of Wands energy, got star energy. Those cards were consistent. They mean public exposure, star quality, acknowledgement, fame. That only means success and victory stuck indoors, behind the screen, reaching up outside of our community, because they're not on the platforms with us. It's going to be time to meet and greet your tribe, your soul sisters, your brotherhoods. It's going to be time to get out, to get together, to gather, to travel, to connect, to grow this village, this tribe. We're going to have to be ready to get back outside. And I know for some, that is a trigger. We have fallen prey to liking to being indoors, away from karmic energy, away from toxic things, in our own bubble in peace. But that is not an assignment. That is not the assignment. That is not a calling. It's to get out, to travel, to experience, to explore, to connect, to build, to leave footprints in the sand, to walk the walk. We've already learned to talk the talk, and you will learn and grow your confidence as you move, not stuck in the place you are. As you move, you will find the growth, self-confidence, self-esteem comes by so much easier. Yeah, there they are. They're the trolls trying to get in the room. They're the trolls trying to get in the room. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do. Nothing better to do. You're a genie, well, go stay in the bottle. If you're a genie, get back in the bottle. Your services are not needed here or wanted. Get back in your bottle. Obviously, you on that juju. Have a good day. You ain't gonna gain notoriety on my platform. Bye, boo. I'll tell you, boy. You know what? Let me just say, I am proud. And I know this may sound, hello, I know that's right, Queen. Can't wait to get outside. Yeah. Oh, you stepped out on the deck today? Man, I'm in the building. I don't have a deck. I don't have a balcony. I can't wait to get outside, to explore outside of my community, outside of my 1 mile radius. I can't wait to travel, to go, to really put my spiritual gifts to the test. I want to see who I am, what I can do. That is how you find your best. But I will say, for my trolls that love to find my channel, thank you. When you have that many people seeking you out, stalking you, trolling you, trying to distract you or throw you off you know you have hit stardom. You know you are star quality when they come for you. Because if you had no value, if this channel had no value, if my voice had no value, did not pull in the attention, they would not be here. They will not be here daily. So thank you for giving me confirmation of who I am. Thank you. 66 foundations, because you ain't gonna shake this foundation. This foundation is strong, rooted, grounded. But thank you, because your biggest haters are your biggest fans. They let you know that you are valuable and that you are bothering their demons. Exactly what we want to do. So thank you, demons, for letting me know you are bothered. Ashe. Hey, Jay. What's up, beloved? Namaste. I'm telling you, I cannot wait to fly and travel the world, to meet new people, to be me in my highest form, to gather, to touch, to hug, to love different cultures, different generations, different genders. I cannot wait to get amongst God's people and fly. Hey, Azira. Hello, Azira. Namaste. I cannot wait for God to put me in those rooms on that stage in the forefront, because I'm ready. I am ready and prepared and built forward tough for this life. I heard a whisper in my ear from the goddess, the mother, And the whisper was, what are you waiting for? The opportunity has been dropped at your feet. It's right there. It's right there. There's no need to look any longer. There's no need to be searching any longer. You have been reborn. You have been through an awakening. You have been stripped, separated, torn apart, put back together, divinely made, and gracefully broken. The question is, what more is there to wait for? I have had so many that I've come in contact with that say, and this is for my 9-to-5ers for a minute, that work outside the home. I've done all I can. When is my promotion coming? When is my upgrade coming? When will the opportunity on my job to elevate, to receive financial increase come through? And I'm just going to trigger some. It's going to trigger some, but I'm going to say it. Praying every day. Sitting at your altar every day is not what is necessary to receive the favor of the Most High. That is not an action step. That is not an action step. That is a desire being placed out into the universe by word of mouth, by your visionary intentions. That is not an action step. We offer our ancestors offerings. We elevate them. We speak to them. We connect with them. We give them our wishes, our desires. We light the candles. We burn the money. We say the prayers. We meditate. We fast. And we walk away. And then we sit and wait and wait and wait. Every day, same old, clocking in, doing the work, clocking out, same old. Nothing new except the words of our mouth. And those aren't even new because we're constantly asking for the same things over and over and over again, wondering why our prayers are not being heard, why we're not seeing any movement, because that is not an action. That is not movement. That is not growth. That is asking and waiting. Do you see the pause? What are we waiting for? I'm waiting for the prayer to be answered. I've been asking. I almost feel like now I'm begging. And I don't see an answer. Oh, it's been answered. Oh, it's been answered. 100%. They answer every time. It's not that they haven't answered. It's that you don't like the answer that they are sending. So you are not listening, understanding, or receiving the answer because it ain't what you want. It's not that what they're saying ain't gonna be what you want to hear. Therefore, you think they're not speaking, not answering. Absolutely, they are. They always do. Seek and ye shall find. Praying, asking, ancestral veneration. It's not seeking. You're not seeking within. You are seeking without. and waiting for it to manifest simply because you spoke it and you believe that's enough. That is not. The answer is seeking means you put action into your desire, intention. Action is movement. Action is movement. What movements have you taken for that promotion? Oh, I do my work every day. I'm good at it. I expect it to be recognized and offer to promote. Offer. There's no way that you've been on a job 5, 8, 10 years and still sitting in your seat doing the same work day by day by day, expecting a higher up to come tap you on the shoulder and say, do you want it? Here it go. It ain't gonna happen. Action. Every day I look at a website, I go to the board, I see what's available, I see what's needed for that promotion. I know what promotion position I want. I want that one. So I pulled up what it takes to run that job, to get that job, the education, the experience, the years, the time, all the skills and qualities that I need. I look it up online. I go to the employment board, the postings. I sit in the meetings. I attend company picnics, parties, events. I mingle. I mingle with the big dogs. I let myself be seen, my voice be heard. They start to see me more and more. They start to question, who is that? They're always here. They're always in it, asking questions, communicating, socializing. They're friendly, a team player. I put in some movement. Now they know who I am. It says I need this much education. Well, I ain't got that. I just think my years of experience are going to be enough. No, it ain't. Because somebody is going to walk right in without the experience and get it. Anyway, it happens all the time. So now I need to go take a 6-week, an 18-week, a certification, a license, and associate. Now I know I need to educate myself to get that under my belt because I want that exact position. Not only are you showing the universe and the Most High that you put it in the action work, that you're actually attracting what you are desiring, what you're praying about, because you're magnetically calling it in with your vibration of hunger, determination, endurance, and patience. That now, not only have you put in the action, because karmic authority, the law of karma is what goes around comes around. The work you do will speak for you. Now, not only have you done your part, but now they see you. They know you. They expect you. They're looking for you to show up because you're always there. You're not afraid to talk to the managers, the higher ups, the CEOs, even though you're in a lower position. Your confidence, your courage is valued, is seen. That's what they're looking for. Someone hungry, determined to have what they want. Action. So now when you pray, now when you go to that altar, now when you make that request, you're deemed worthy. They cannot give you anything but a yes. They cannot do anything but make it happen. Bring it to your door. Drop it at your feet. Because you've done everything you were supposed to do to rise up to meet it. And there it is. Overnight success. Overnight success. Fame is not about standing and waiting and being seen. Fame is about getting out there and getting in it. Putting yourself in the arena, in the room, on the agenda, in their face, in the place, regardless of whether or not they've invited you. Kick in the door, knock down the door, say, wherever I am, it is home, because this whole universe belongs to me. God put me here, gave me the ability to be everywhere and anywhere I want to go. The whole universe is yours. If you want to be there, go there. You don't need invitation. You don't need to be popular. You don't need to ask. Show up. Be bold. Make the first move. Shake hands in the room. Get some business cards. Hand them out with your name, your picture, your logo on it. Be it before you receive it. Be it before you receive it. And then it has no other choice but to magnetically cling to you and become you. Now you are collaborating with the universe. Please do not believe in this day and age, in this society, with so much competition in every arena. Every arena is competition. Know what it takes to be the best. Know what it takes to get seen, to get noticed. Know what it takes to rise up. Know what it takes to never take no for an answer. Be bold. Be courageous. Be confident. No, you don't know me. No, you've never seen me before, but this is my name. This is where I work. This is the position I am. But this is what I'm going for. And I intend to get it. It's already mine. God has promised me the desires of my heart. If I put in that work, if I show up, God has promised me all the work I do shall speak for me. Period. And the seeds I sow shall be returned tenfold. It's in the word. And I stand on the word. God's promises are unconditional and consistent and absolute. There is no room for doubt or fear or failure or fatigue. Not in God's room. We don't make excuses about we tired. We're frustrated. We're afraid. We're trolled. We're judged. We know. And so it happens every day to everyone. Bad things happen to good people every day. And life goes on. And stand down for what? Let them know your backbone don't bend. It don't break. No, let them know you're covered by the Most High. Protected. That you plan. No, not that you plan, that you are wealthy. Building greatness. Something iconic. I don't care if they say it's an illusion. I don't care if they call it an illusion, if they laugh, if they ridicule, if they judge, if they troll, if they stalk. Let them. Every brick that they throw on your name is used by the Most High as a building block to put into your foundation. As the next step to level up. Let them throw the bricks. Let them throw dirt on your name. Collect that soil. Mounted. That is your mountain. Takes you straight to the top. Hello. Hello. Show them that your faith and your foundation is unshakable. And your roots, your ancestral roots, are unstoppable. Make your ancestors proud that they chose you. 10-10, 10-10 in the room. Make them proud that they chose you, that they did not choose wrong. It's time for us to stop sitting down, praying, crying, weeping, begging, and waiting. And waiting. Waiting for what? Waiting on who? To give a handout? A freebie? Who? God's work is energy work. God's work is energy work. And energy ain't free. Ain't easy. Ain't a dime dozen and ain't for sale to the enemy. But God says the work you do will speak for you, not the prayers you say, not the begging, not the wishing, not the hoping. The work, the work. What is the work? What cups? Where the cups that are left out to be filled for God to pour into? What are the cups? Is it a goal, a project, a platform, a social media account, a storefront, artwork, music? What is the cup? And there should be multiple cups. God says every cup, I will fill every cup. How wealthy do you want to be? Just enough to fill one? That ain't wealth. That ain't wealth. How wealthy do you want to be? What kind of legacy do you want to leave for your generations? How many cups have you put out for God to fill? And 9 to 5? Working a 9 to 5. And I know many do. Everyone cannot quit the 9 to 5. But if your 9 to 5 is your cup, is your first, did you hear that? That's pressure. That's pressure. Down for the pound. That's pressure. Rocks. Somebody needs to start banging on them rocks. Knocking on them doors. Pounding the pavement. Putting in that work. Dropping bricks. Stones. Because if your 9 to 5 is your first cup and your only cup, and you're working for someone else a check, and they're taking taxes, insurance, yada, 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 before you even get your wages, that ain't building generational wealth. That cup is being emptied out every time it's being poured in. It's being taken from before you even get it. Every time, every week, around the clock. That is not generational wealth. It's a cup. It may pay the bills. It may keep you grounded. But that ain't the kind of cup God is trying to fill. What other cup is there besides the 9 to 5 that you're placing in front of God? Say, fill me up, God, to overflow. Here's my cup. Here's my creation. Here's my creation. My creation. Here it is. And it increases upon itself every time I make a cup. I grow. Generational wealth pouring into. So that's to say, I heard Big Mama say, what is the wait for? There's an opportunity laying right at your feet, in your yard, at your front door. I've given it to you. I've answered time and time and time and time again, but you keep asking and praying for the same exact thing. You not listening. Do you not hear me speak to you, beloved? I've said yes. I've said go get it. I said it's yours. I said you can have it. I said kick down the door. I said do not take no for an answer. I said if you turn the key and unlock the door, it's all yours. But we out here refusing to pick up the key, waiting for somebody else to put it in our hand, waiting for someone else to open that door to let us in, to build their agenda and fill their cups and build their legacy. And then wonder why our generational wealth ain't coming in. That is not a spiritual inheritance. And the inheritance comes from your connection with the Most High, your spirit connections, your etheric cores, your ancestral bloodlines. And working a 9 to 5, they did not place you there. They do not want you to get stuck there. They don't want you to think that's it and everything. They gave you that to make you okay, secure, to make you not afraid, live in anxiety, to at least be able to live in comfort. But that is not the generational wealth. That's not how the inheritance is coming in, flowing in. That is not the bag. That is not a calling, will never be to work for someone else. I'm sorry to say, your spiritual calling will never be to work for somebody else, to fill somebody else's cup, to work somebody else's agenda. That's not a spiritual calling. That is not God's purpose. God did not put us on this earth. He did not create us in his image to be slaves to the dollar. It just ain't. It just ain't. There's no way to win it, to receive it, to earn it, to bring it into doing that. And I know that some people are just waiting for that promotion on that job to get more money, and waiting and waiting and waiting and frustrated because, and then the reading says the promotion is coming, Alicia. Yeah, the reading said the promotion is coming. And it has to do with your work and what you do. Did they say it was a 9 to 5? The working, is that the only way you see God promoting you? Is the only promotion you see from a slave work mentality? And then you're frustrated that you never get the promotion or the bonus on the job because your mentality is only focused on the fact that I can only slave to get a promotion from God. That's the promotion God wants you to focus on. That is the disconnect. That is the frustration. That's why we die or retire at an old age and have to go back to work at 70, 75 because Social Security and 401k ain't enough. That's not generational wealth. A Roth IRA, a 401k, a Social Security check, that is not generational wealth. That is not. It's not. I don't care if you work for a union. I don't care if you're in the union. I don't care if you work for the government. I don't care what. Unless you're making 7 figures on your job. And if you're here, that ain't you. Hello? Unless you're making 7 figures a year, $1 million plus a year on your job, there's no way you are building generational wealth working that 9 to 5. Now, if you're not looking for your generational wealth, if you just want to be comfortable and stay, that's okay. Many people just want to be comfortable, want to live peace, don't want to build generational wealth, don't need their spiritual inheritance. If that's you, that's okay too. That's a choice. But for those of us who are calling in our spiritual inheritance, are focusing on our generational wealth transfer, I'm talking to you. You're not going to do that on the 9 to 5 unless you're already banking 7 figures a year. And then you have enough to put away, to invest, to grow. If you're living check to check, if you're just making ends meet, if you're paying bills and in debt and got credit card debt, if you're in debt, credit cards, loans, mortgages, because if you have a mortgage on your house and you don't own the land, then you don't own the house. I don't care if you pay it off. If you don't own the land, the acres that it stands on, I don't care if you pay it off. You don't own that home. Hello? The government could come to your block, level the whole entire block, because they own it with your house on it. Pay you off. Good luck. Move on. Unless you own the land that you can transfer to generations. Grow. You don't own that home. I don't care if you paid it off. I don't care if you leave it to the next. That ain't generational wealth transfer. It's not. That's debt. The government owns that for as long as it stands on their block, on their land. Our ancestors strive to own land, to purchase land, acres and acres and acres, to lead to generations, to build village, to plant, to grow. But we've given up that long time ago. Too hard. Too hard. I just want a little house with white picket fence and a dog and a cat and children. And if you want that, fine. That's not generational wealth. That's not legacy building. That ain't inheritance for generations. It ain't. We gotta wake up. If you're looking for a promotion, to increase your finances, to become more stable, know this: the economy is in the toilet. The cost of everything is rising by the moment, except salaries. Hello. So even if they give you the promotion, even if they give you the bonus, they're only going to take more out of your check, because now you're able to pay more taxes. They're taking more. The more you make, the more they take. You will never balance out. It will never balance out. The more you make, the more they take. The more the economy, inflation goes up. So now the more you got to spend. But they've already took extra, although you think they gave you extra. Now food is higher, rent, bills are higher, but they're taking now more to make sure you still only making what you started with, an illusion that you actually got a promotion. It's an illusion to keep you trapped in that slave mentality, working for them, paying their bills, funding their agenda, putting it into their house and their land and their investments. They really ain't giving you nothing. There's been no actual increase. Because now you got to go to the store. It costs more in the store for the car insurance, for the car payment, for the mortgage, for the food, ain't nothing changed. 12:12. Ain't nothing changed. Living in an illusion. If I get a promotion, I'm going to do better. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. So when God tells you there's a promotion on the way, it's an opportunity. God is telling you the door is open, the gate is open. It's time to manifest that creation. Time to collaborate with the universe. Time to build a new cup. Put out a new cup. God is telling you the opportunity is there. I'll fill it. I open the door. I open the gate. Time for you to move, break through, walk, create. Because the seeds that you sow will speak for you tenfold. Seeds that you sow, not that you do at work. That's the seeds they've sowed. It's their business. Their business that you work for. Their company. That ain't your seed. That ain't your seed. You're working on their plantation. That is their crops, their land. That ain't speaking for you. The illusion that we stay stuck in. Then we cry the blues. Why am I overlooked for this promotion? Because God said you in the wrong place, doing the wrong thing. Your generational wealth is waiting. What are you waiting? What's the wait? The opportunity is right there. I told you what you can do, what you can create, who you are, your abilities. It's right there. I downloaded it. I upgraded. I gave you the knowledge, the wisdom, the foresight, the vision. Waiting for what? Confused about what? Frustrated for what? Where's your cup? What cups are you manifesting for God to fill? Because the 9 to 5 might be a stepping stone to build that cup, to fund that cup, to create that cup. But that ain't our cup. God will fill that. Why would God fill your 9 to 5 if it belongs to someone else and you asking God to fill you? All right, beloveds. Ten of Wands. It's time to put in that work. It is time to put in that work. See the wand of creation in his hand? See the wand of creation held in the hand of the victor? Seamlessly holding the weight of the world on his shoulders, that backbone straight, confidence, determination. It's time to put in that work. Because you already know. You already know exactly what Spirit is calling you to do. There ain't no room for denial, for excuses. You already know you are tapped in. You're receiving every download, every upgrade. You are the high priestess energy, a boss manifester. The ability to conjure, to attract. Is this what you're afraid of? Is this the fear? If I get out there, if I get seen, if I try to speak, to be heard, to be acknowledged, I'm afraid of the attacks, the judgment, the trolls, the audience that won't approve, the laughter. Who cares? And for what and for why? Stand down for what? Let them come. Let them do their work. Let the haters do their job. Let the haters do their job and show you your value. Let the demons come in and show you that your value. Let the haters be your biggest fans. Confirm your strength, your work. That's what they're doing, because they will not attack anything that has no value. Hello? If you bothering their demons, that is why they come up, show up, come through, fighting, attacking, trying to derail, distract, compete, quiet, hush, dim you. Let them do what the hater's supposed to do. It only shows you how powerful you are. Let them come. While the Most High is in the room, while the angels and the spirit guides are in the room, taking names, taking addresses, taking notes, keeping receipts. They ain't hiding. They are not hiding behind the fake profiles. They're not hiding. Let them come and be seen. Karma gotta eat. Karma gotta eat. Let them come. Let that negativity, let them put it out there. Karma gotta eat. Assist her. Feed her. Give them to her. She will bless you, protect you, favor you all day. So let them come. Let them troll. Let them judge. Let them laugh. Let them stalk. Let them do what they do. Because karma is washable. And if you give her what she needs, she will bless and favor you for being a platform for her to find them, see them, expecting them to do exactly what they're doing. That's all they're doing. So let them do what they do. They're miserable. They are miserable. They're karmic. They're toxic. They're hateful. They're prejudiced. They're evil. Let them do what they do. They're not hiding behind the camera, the phone, the online. They're not hiding. Energy is all around. Spirit is all around. Standing behind them at their back, watching them while they texting, typing in their room. Let them do what they do. Karma will bless you. Karma will bless you for exposing them. For exposing them, karma will bless you. So don't be moved. Don't be moved. Laugh. Because they're clowns in the circus, monkeys hanging on. Laugh. They're entertainment. They're entertainment. Now straighten that backbone. They outside the door, outside the gate, can't get in. That's why they do it online. That's why they do it on these platforms, because they can't even get in. Not to God's room, not to the room of abundance and prosperity, not to the room of blessings and rewards. They can't get in. They're outside looking at it, wishing and hoping they have the confidence you do. Oh yeah, they are wearing their emotions on their sleeves like children. While you are here reaping, while you are here receiving, while you are here anointed, while the seeds you are planted are being blessed and protected, when God got his hand on your destiny and will increase it, support it, while you're building this generational wealth that's coming in. sitting and standing in the rivers of grace and mercy flowing, making its way to your door, to your, you see the gate? You see the gate? Come on through. Come on through and get it. Claim it. They can't stop what God's put in motion. Look at you standing by your throne, straightening your crown, generational wealth on your hip. A boss, builder, see the rabbit, fertility coming your way, living in a life of luxury, traveling, exploring, financial independence, working for yourself, building for yourself. It's yours. Can't nobody take it away because there ain't nobody else's name on it but yours. That's a cup. That's how you build cups. That's your cups. How many cups have you put out for Spirit to fill? What have you created? What have you mastered? What are you focusing on building, growing? There's your cups. I see 7, the number of fertility, good juju, good fortune, good luck. And that's the truth, Ruth. Hell yeah, she said what she said. What goes around will surely come around. The work you do will surely speak for you because the hand of God is on it, covering it, building it, supporting it, working with you in collaboration. See, snake, transformation, grapes, sweetness, multiplication. Archangel Michael cutting through the bullshit, cutting down your haters, cutting down your stalkers, cutting down your competitors. Hello, got your back. That is karma. What goes around comes around. Whatever you're putting out, whatever they are putting out, what goes around will surely come back around. Best to believe that. Oh, Tanya. All right, beloved. At this time, the gate is open. The door is open. If you would like to schedule, a live $18.18 live reading, the Cash App and the the Cash App and the PayPal are pinned in the chats. You can super chat or super thanks through the channel. But the Cash App and the PayPal is already pinned in the comment section of the chat. So, 1818. There's 4 ways to make that donation. Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks. If you would like a personal live reading, the gate is open. The gate is open. I'm just going to take this off. This is we in the United States speaking English. So if you're not writing in English, where we all can see how you're speaking, it will be deleted. It will be deleted. So if you're commenting in another language, it will be removed. It will be removed. Hello, Omega. You want a kiss, boo? You want a kiss, boo? You gonna make my backbone straight? It's already straight. So what you do? What you want? Do what? It's already straight. So what you doing? If you want a kiss, you think my energy is free just like that? What have you given to receive, boo? What have you given to? Hey, Ty. Hey, what's up, love? Anuja. Hello, beloved. Lyric. Why you sound annoyed? Maybe it's because you're annoyed. Because usually what you see is exactly what you experience. I'm your mirror image. If I sound annoyed, maybe you're annoyed by the way I sound. You might want to go within and shake that off. Bonjour. Bonjour, Tia. What's up, Saj? But if I sound annoyed and it's annoying you, you ain't got to sit and listen. Feel free to move on to somewhere more, less annoying and less energetic and less vibrational. Feel free. You ain't got to be your boo. If it's annoying you, why stay? But you ain't going to change this vibe. You ain't going to dim this light because you're annoyed. If you're annoyed, boo, move where you not annoyed. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you, boo. But the gate is open, the door is open. If you would like an 1818 live reading, Cash App or PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks. There is a golden opportunity. There is a golden opportunity to make a change in your life, to receive that generational wealth transfer. They're calling that spiritual inheritance. But it begins with you making a move towards putting out those cups for God to fill. If you have no cups placed for God to fill, how is it exactly you plan on receiving it? Now, some may receive it through an inheritance by a loved one passing away. Can also be a transfer of generational wealth. We all ain't got someone passed away that was left us a whole lot of money. We all ain't got somebody that's passing away that was wealthy and it's passing it on. Let's be real. Hello? Let's be real. So that's out the door if that's not possible. It can be winning the lottery, but chances are very rare that that's going to happen. I suggest not relying on that to receive it. So if you have not placed out a cup for God to fill, if you have not created something for God to fill that you're working on, focused on, how is it you plan on receiving that generational wealth transfer? We are standing in an illusion that it's going to just drop out of the sky into our lap. We're going to wake up one morning and open the mailbox to a $5 million check. Illusions. If you have not created something, if you have not built something, if you're not working on something, if you're not putting in your energy towards something, a project, a business, a product, a storefront, music, an album, a book, your art, a platform. It, how is it that's going to pour in? Into what? How? People have misunderstood what generational wealth transfer means. Unless you have a rich relative that's going to pass away and leave you a gold mine. Very rare, then that's one form. But if that ain't true, how else are you expecting to receive it? And it definitely ain't coming through a 9 to 5 unless you have a master's degree and you can make 7 figures a year as a brain surgeon, as a lawyer, a judge, working for the government. Unless you have a high-paying job that you can see yourself working up to 7 figures a year to make investments, to save, to put away, to buy property, then how's it coming? We're sitting around, we're praying for a miracle without action behind it. How's it coming? What's it pouring into? Your business, your project, your product, your platform, your website, your shop. How? What is your cup? What is God filling? Pouring into? The illusion that so many people are sitting in. If I pray, fast, and meditate, it's just going to drop into my life. Really? How's that going? How's that looking? And where have you seen that done before that you're sure that it's possible for you? Because that ain't how it works. Working a 9 to 5, making ends meet, it's not a cup that God will fill with generational wealth, because he fills that cup means he puts more money into the company, into the business, so they can pay you more. That's filling their cup so that you get a payout while the economy increases and the inflation goes up. It's already imbalanced, because as they fill in your cup, they're raising the prices so they can take away what they give. An illusion. You're not going to be wealthy that way. So what's the cup? An opportunity is right before your feet. You will have a skill. You have a desire. There's something you do. Whether it's through your voice, through your hands, through your logic, through your spiritual gifts, through you creating something. There's something that we all and each have exclusively ingrained in our bloodline that we all can do. Oh, God sent us back here on the day of our birth with the ability to manifest multiple cups. We all have it. It's a matter of being able to tap in, to discover it, to pull it out, to manifest through it. But it's there. It's at your feet. It's right there. You have the key to unlock the treasure chest. Challenge yourself to be stronger than your challenges. What's the challenge? Fear? Is the challenge fear? That's usually the first challenge. What if it don't work? What if I put all this money in and it don't pay out? That's always the first challenge. What if I invest and I don't see a return? That's always the first challenge. What if I move? What if I open that business? What if I start that thing? What if I step out and they don't like it? They don't love it. It don't sell. It's not seen. It's not heard. That's always the first challenge. In a victimization mode before we even get started. Self-sabotage energy and talk before we even get started. What if? What if? What? Exactly. What if? Turn that what if from a negative to a positive. What if you do it? And it's the ultimate breadwinner. What if you do it and it soars to the top? What if you put it out there, step out there, and you're an overnight success? 1313. So instead of saying, what if I invest? What if I fail? What if I'm laughed at? What if I'm not enough? What if I'm not ready? How we turn that stinking thinking into positive affirmation to attract success and victory overnight. What if we try? What if you try that? It's better than sitting still and waiting and running out of time, isn't it? Isn't it better to try than to sit and cry and pray and beg and wait as time is passing by with nothing being done? I'll take that wager. I'll take that wager. I'd rather try and see and give it all I got and pour into me and be my first investment than to sit around and wait for a miracle illusion and cry and beg and pray and hope and wish while time passes by and we ain't getting no younger and time waits for none. So we know it's moving. And that's a loss in itself to do nothing. It's already a loss. It's already a failure to not try. So if you're afraid of failure, you're already failing by not. It's an illusion. If I don't try, I can't fail. That is a failure itself. That's denial that you're not failing already. For there's no failure in trying. Storms may bring passion. Storms may bring passion, but not peace. So, we sit around, we do nothing. The tower hits, the lightning strikes, it rains, it pours, it floods, storms in our lives, divorce, separation, unemployment, homelessness, depression, sadness, grief, loss, storms. And they bring passion. The emotions run high. The emotions run high when we are caught up in a storm. Oh, we're triggered. We're angry. Oh, anger is passion. Anger is a passion. Passions are fire energy. Anger is a passion. Choosing to be angry all day, bitter all day, resentful, regretful, toxic. Those are addicted. Those are passions. They are storms and they are passions. I choose to be that because better to be angry and be seen and be noticed. So I do that. I wage a war. I argue. I compete. That's a passion. It ain't bringing no peace. It ain't bringing no peace People running away, staying away, not calling, not engaging, not receiving blessings or rewards or promotions. It ain't that passion, that ain't bringing no peace. Choosing to be angry, bitter, addicted, karmic, toxic, trolling, stalking, through your passion, through your emotions, wearing it on your sleeve. Ain't bringing no peace. Yeah, you might get recognized. Yeah, you might get noticed, but for all the wrong reasons. Nobody wants to be around that. Nobody wants to invest in that. Nobody's going to pity that. Cry wolf all day. People got their own problems. Nobody going to sit around watching you have tantrums because you're passionate about being seen, seeking attention in any way you can because you're angry and hurt and miserable, impatient, confused, immature. You ain't going to get no happy endings from that energy. Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny that you look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. You've known it all along. The high priestess came out. The high priestess came out. Oh, you know. Oh, God knows you know. Because God gave you the downloads. God gave you the signs. God gave you the gifts, the blessings within to utilize, to manifest, to create with. Oh, God knows you know. God has seen you try and give up. Time after, God has seen you go in and slow down, take a step forward, sit down. God knows you know because he's seen you try and give up. Things were moving too slow. The money wasn't coming in fast enough. I wasn't get their attention. The audience wasn't. God has seen you try and pull back because you have no patience. You want immediate gratification. God knows you know. It's been in you all along. God don't want no excuses about why there's no cups to fill. It's been in you all along. So it's time. It's been at your feet, at your door, calling you, tapping at you. You have many layers. You have many layers of truth to discover. Yeah, no denying. No denying. There are so many. You are so multifaceted. You can do so many things. You are so gifted in so many areas. Just choose. Just choose. Start somewhere. Do something. It will build upon itself. Incorporate. You can incorporate as you go, but choose something. Stand on something. Stop going back and forth, overthinking, overanalyzing while time is passing. Just do it. Just do it. Show God that you got faith, that if you do it, he'll see it and bless it and increase it and expand it and support it and give you everything you need to build it. It takes one step, one change of mind, one new perspective, one creation, one thing, one move. Be the brave and authentic. Be the brave and authentic soul you were always destined to be. Ashe. It don't need all that thought. It don't need all that preparation. It don't need all that investment. You don't need all them tools. It don't need to be perfect. It needs to be out there. It needs to get out there. You need to move. You need to trust and get going. Spring is coming. Spring is coming. Spring is coming. Hello, Julia. Jamal. Yeah, just choose. Facts, Jamal. We spend so much wasted time trying to figure it out. We've written it down, journaled it, meditated. We got the list, and we still believe it ain't ready. There's something missing. Yeah, you moving. This next stepping out. That's all that's missing. Just choose. Mickey, hey Mickey. What's up, Carla? What's up, Queen Tanya? Sash. What's up, beloveds? What's up, beloveds? Hey. I don't know. I'm going to just say Tassin because I can say CT. Hello, beloved. Yeah. If you're just coming in, you may want to rewind at the end and see it from the beginning. But the gate is open. If you would like an 1818 live reading, come on now. New chapters require a new version of you. New chapters require a new version of you. Not the old version. Not the one that was a fear of failure. Not the one that was an introvert. Not the one that was easily triggered. Not the one that's always in their emotions. Not the one that's always overthinking, overanalyzing. Not the one that's impatient. Not the one that's always confused and illusion. Not the one in denial but knows the truth. Not the victim. Not the one that always wants to be the victim. A new version. A new version. Someone determined. With willpower, with confidence, with courage, with commitment, discipline, a new version, a visionary, a seer, a believer. Not the one that always sits and waits, the one that gets up and moves and does, puts in the work, attends, shows up, shakes the hands, communicates, has the conversations, looks for it, goes out and gets it, seeks it, finds it. You could sit and beg all day. You could sit and beg and wait all day while time keeps moving. But you'll get the same response, the same conclusion every time. When you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. Ashe. Get up, get out, get in, and get it going. And as soon as you get out, all that you seek will rise up to meet you in the moment, at the place, at the beginning, at the start of the race. You will have everything you need, all the support, all the tools. Answers appear. Answers appear when you release the question. Overthinking, constantly asking the same questions over and over and over and over again. Stuck in confusion and illusion that making the same actions will get you a different result. When you stop asking the question, when you stop needing answers outside of yourself, when you stop looking in the same direction for something to change while you are sitting still and waiting for it to change, when you actually get up, move towards it. Move towards it. Put in the work. Do what it takes. Determined. But as long as you keep asking and waiting and asking and waiting and making the same steps day by day, expecting a different result from the same routine day by day by day by day, waiting for what to change and how? I'm off here at 2:45, y'all. 2:45, I have a reading scheduled. Our winner from yesterday. Our winner from yesterday. You are an original, so let yourself follow your own heart. You can do it if you try. You can do it if you try. Why can't you not do it if you try? What is the not? What is the, why not you? But we can't keep doing what we're doing every day, same routine every day, and expect to change. This is your time to step up and lead from your soul. God said, you know. If refusing to do so does not mean that you don't know. You may think others think you don't know, but God knows you know. Refusing to do so ain't hiding nothing from the Most High. Oh, God knows you know, because God can read your mind, knows your heart. Hello? Every time you tell yourself no, every time you make excuses, God listening, shaking his head like, really? And you want me to do what? You want me to move when you won't move? You want me to take a step when you won't step? You want me to show up for you when you won't show up for you? I learned as a child that prayer, faith without works is a dead thing. Faith without work is a dead thing. Even in the church, for an example, the church will have fundraisers, clothing drives, feeding the poor. They will have Sunday schools, they teach, they counsel. Even the church cannot just speak without doing no physical work, or else it will not be blessed with all the congregation that keep pouring into the church so it can stay there erected as a body. as a business, because it's a business. Don't get it twisted. Even the church knows we can't just sit and preach to people all day and expect God to bless it. They have fundraisers, clothing drops, feeding the poor, Thanksgiving meals, turkey donations. They have Sunday schools. They teach, they counsel. They have couple therapy. They do baptisms, weddings. They are an organization, a business. But they know they cannot just sit and talk all day and pray all day and expect to stay alive and funded and running and working. Even God's temples know that we got to do more than just praying and waiting. For example, if God's people, if God's leaders in the pulpit, in the community, in the church, in the organization, God's leaders know I got to do more than just pray to my God. I got to do more than just beg and wait to be, so that my life's purpose can be blessed and bring in my generational wealth. If they know, waiting for what? For a handout? For a freebie? For a handout? For a freebie? For a miracle? A freebie? Even they know God don't work like that. But another example, Jesus, the master sorcerer, Jesus knew that he could not sit in the wilderness all day and just pray and talk to a burning bush and God would bless his purpose. No, he performed miracles. He heals the sick. He fed the hungry. He built nations. He motivated. He inspired. He was a public speaker, a counselor. That was his platform. Even he know I can't just come down here and sit all day and pray and expect my Father to drop bread in my lap, feed me, clothe me, increase me. So what? Waiting for what? And for why? And for how long? You are the rare flower that blossoms the dark. You are the rare flower that blossoms. You are the rare flower that blossoms in the dark. Keep growing. When something grows, isn't it moving? When something grows, isn't it moving? Isn't it making progress? Is growth not an action? Do we not have to water it for it to grow? Feed it for it to grow? That creation. If we want that apple tree to grow fruit, oh, you will water it, feed it with fertilizer, prune it, cultivate it, because you want that fruit to grow in that orchard, to sell, to market, to build your generational wealth, that business name. You're not just going to plant and walk away and expect God to grow your entire orchard just because you sit in the house and pray. That ain't how that works. God gave you the seed. God gave you the money to buy the seed. God already gave you the money to buy the seed. Whether you use your 9 to 5 to buy the seed, however God's giving you the funding to buy the seeds, to plant, to water, to grow, to multiply, to build upon itself. No seeds get new seeds. It builds upon itself. If God already gave you 9 to 5 to build, to buy the seeds, to plant, to begin the purpose, to answer the call, to start something, to grow something, to what are we waiting for? Frustrated because we don't see the 9 to 5 taking off, blossoming, growing, building upon itself. The 9 to 5 don't belong to you. The 9 to 5 don't belong. That ain't your business. Unless it is. Then this is for those who work 9 to 5 for someone else. That 9 to 5 don't belong to you. That ain't your company. That ain't your business. That ain't your agenda. That ain't your blood. That ain't your generational wealth. That ain't your company family name on it. How do you expect God to pour into that to make you wealthy? If you didn't sow that seed, if that ain't your seed, if you didn't plant it, you didn't start that business, you didn't get that education, you didn't put those years in, you didn't build it from the ground up. How do you expect God to make you wealthy living in somebody else's cup, on somebody else's dime? And you sit while time is passing you by, building nothing of your own, creating nothing of your own. No generational wealth from your bloodline, not using your spiritual gifts, not using your inheritance, not using your years of wisdom, knowledge, education. Waiting for what? Confused about what? Where's the illusion? Where's the denial? Where's the fantasy? Frustrated? Why? It's manifesting exactly as it should. It's giving you a check. You're getting your weekly salary. It's doing exactly what it was meant to do when you were hired. You got the health insurance. What more are you looking for to pour out to you than what you actually were looking for when you got the job? It's giving you exactly what you wanted when you got it. When you got that position didn't say guaranteed promotion in 1 to 5 years. Or that wasn't in the contract. That was not there. That was never promised. It wasn't part of the job. When you got it, when you took it, you knew what salary you were making. They didn't offer you anything else. Wasn't nothing else guaranteed. So when it don't come, where's the illusion? Where's the confusion? You're getting exactly what it was meant to give you. It was not meant to build generational wealth. You cannot get a spiritual inheritance out of that. We got to get out of that mindset. That is not your business. You didn't start that. You didn't build that. That's not your seed. It doesn't owe you more than it's giving you for a day's salary. It doesn't. They don't. So where's the illusion and the confusion and the frustration? Where's that coming from? Where's the fantasy? God can't keep giving you promotions, an extra $1 here, an hour, an extra 50 cents an hour. God can't keep giving you that if that's what you want. You can get a holiday bonus once a year, whatever, yada, 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 vacation, time off. You can get all that. But you will never build generational wealth from working someone else's agenda off someone else's seed that they planted for their generations and their bloodline. It ain't going to happen, my friend. This is the wake-up call. You have the opportunity to do it on your own or live comfortably in the lifestyle you've chosen, the 9 to 5. If you've done that and that is okay, expect only to be comfortable but you will not thrive. They will not give you enough to live the life of luxury that you envision or that you want. It ain't going to happen. Unless you're already working in a company where you are making 7 figures a year. You're a doctor, a lawyer, a judge, an accountant, in real estate, not an agent, a manager. You own that conglomerate. You is not going to build generational wealth, living check to check. So when God offers you a promotion because you asked for it, know that you can have that. You will not see financial stability ever if that's all you're seeking from God. God will give you the promotion and give you a little extra money. Maybe you can take a vacation. Maybe you can pay off your debts. Maybe you can put a little bit in investment that will never grow to retirement amount. Never. If that's what you want, God will give you that. But don't expect God to give you a kingdom. Don't expect God to fund your queendom. That ain't how God funds that. God funds your cups that you create, you put out. When you invest in yourself, your spiritual gifts, when you answer the call. When it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. You have come back to the start to see what you have missed. If you feel like every time you take a step, you end up 2 steps backwards. If you feel every time you take a step, you end up 2 steps backwards. Let me tell you why this could be. If you are running off impulse, which means you are so desperate to get out of debt, to get out of lack, that you're willing to get into a quick, get rich quick scheme. You put in hundreds of dollars every week in lottery because you just know it's going to hit. If you're scamming, getting involved in things, trying to collaborate with somebody else that's prosperous, hoping that you could feed off of it, not intending to put in any equal work. You just want to ride somebody else's back. And God keeps knocking you back. And you don't understand why, because you think you're taking steps. You think that's making moves. God is saying every time you refuse to see, listen, or hear what I'm telling you, every time you try to control it, every time you try to blame someone else, shame someone else, every time you want to play the victim, every time you want to be lazy, every time you want to forge ahead and sit down because it ain't showing up like you want, I'm going to knock you 10 steps backwards until you get it. Someone, God has put you back because there's something that you are missing, that you are refusing to see, that's there waiting for you all along. And God is saying you can keep choosing the easy way. You can keep choosing the easy way to make get rich quick schemes, investing in scamming, pouring into lottery. I see people buying hundreds of dollars a week in lottery tickets. I seen somebody in the lottery store bought $125 worth of lottery tickets. She was over 70 and lived in public housing. What are you doing? And what have you been doing? Time is up. She never got it. She never got the message. A get rich quick scheme all her life. putting in no spiritual energy work, but expecting God to pour a miracle into her. What? No, there ain't no cups. I would just keep playing lottery and giving all my money away. And God's going to bless me with a miracle because I go to church every Sunday and pray. Over 70. Still waiting. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. That's living on impulse, in illusion, in fantasy. That I ain't got to do nothing but pray, beg, and wait. And the miracle is going to happen. When? How? How long are you going to wait? How many times are you going to beg and ask and pray for the same things and no movement is taking place? How many times are you going to lie and fake like you don't know what God is telling you to do because that ain't what you want to do? So you're giving God your no. And God's saying, okay, no problem, free will. You don't want that? You don't want to do that? That didn't work for you? All right, well, stay over there. Get your crumbs. Keep collecting those crumbs. You can do that. Free will. But God is saying, you're not going to control this. You're not going to live on impulse. You're not going to take 2 steps and then sit down because it ain't growing fast enough for you. You're not seeing money flowing in your time. You can't wait for your due season, for your breakthrough. You can't wait for your success to flow in. Or you think if you put in 1 hour a day for 1 or 2 days a week, that you're going to hit overnight success somehow. And you really believe that. Truly believe it. I go to a 9 to 5 and I work on somebody else's agenda and I collect a check every week. And I put $25 in crypto and 25, and eventually you're going to be a billionaire, a millionaire, because you go to church and you pray, because you're a good person and you're kind and generous. It takes more than that. God's value, God's worth, God's rewards are so great. They are invaluable. Invaluable. For someone to believe that such a great and invaluable blessing is going to come for such low vibrational energy, unbelievable. Unbelievable. So it's going to trigger a lot of people, and I already have, because I've seen them come and go from the room, so I know everybody don't want to hear the truth. Everybody want to stay stuck in denial, like to be in the illusion, to believe that I'm good. What I'm doing is good enough. It will eventually pay off. No, it won't. No, it won't. All them liars that want to tell you that it will, to keep collecting. I'm going to give you the truth every time. I ain't worried about being judged. I ain't worried about being liked. That don't pay my bills. I'm not here for fame and fortune and for, that don't pay my bills. YouTube don't pay. What? I'm not worried about people that unsubscribe, tap out. Hello? But you're going to get this truth every time. I'm going to stay authentic. I'm going to stay real. I'm not here to people please. I'm not attention seeking. It is what it is. Blood, sweat, and tears. And if I could do it, everybody can. If I can do it, everybody can. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit, and I'm not going to tell you that this life is easy. I'm not going to tell you working for God is easy. Answering the call is easy. I'm not going to tell you that it's an overnight success and then boom, you wake up one morning and you filthy rich. I'm not going to tell you that lie. People work their 9 to 5 for 15 years and retire with $100,000 in retirement after 15 years of work. And never get rich. That ain't rich. 15 years to retire with that. When you made 10 times that for the company in 10 years, but that's all you get in. And you ain't living next 15 years off of that either. But I'm going to tell you, God's generational wealth don't take 15 years to accumulate. That I can tell you. But if you put in 15 years working for a job, you put in 10 years working for a job, only to get a promotion and a bonus of $1, $2, $3, because you ain't going to get much more than that. Let's be real. And you can't put in 3 to 5 to 8 years working for the Most High to receive your millions, your generational wealth, your spirit. You can't do that. You can't trust that. Greed is the downfall of all nations and all people. And God's people ain't greedy or needy or wasteful. And we ain't. We're happy, joyful, glowing, determined, coming through the gate, no matter what. Because we know that our Father is rich and wealthy beyond measure. And we know that our portion is promised. So we keep pushing through, patiently waiting for our due season because we know it's coming. All right, beloveds. All right, beloveds. If you got this message just for you, then you know. But if it don't apply, let it fly. But if it sticks, it's time to get with it. The opportunities are sitting right there in front of your feet on your table, right there. There's no magic formula, no magic bots, no tricks. It's right there. Waiting for what? And for how long? All right, beloveds. Well, good luck, lovish. No, Godspeed and God's luck, beloved, on your exam. I don't know why the down face. That don't look like high vibrational positive energy. That looks like self-sabotage and already feeling like a victim and want to be seen. We don't see victims on this channel. We don't give out victimization energy on this channel. If you're calling in your exam, that emoji should be a star. That emoji should be a bag of money. I don't know why it's not it's an unhappy face. But the energy you sit in is the energy you will call in. Ashe. Hello, right. You on God's channel, like, what's the down face for? What kind of attention do you need? Yes, that's what's up. That's what's up. Determine, declare and decree that you will succeed and blow it out the water. Nothing but A's and rising to the top. Declare and decree that you have already passed with flying colors and stand on it. Command it to your will. If you put in what you need to get that A, then there should be no doubt. Because only you know the energy you put in to call your A in. I don't know, but claim it. Please, could you tell us what Akashic Records are? Akashic Records. A quick, because I gotta read the answer. Quick. We've all, if you are here now, you've been here before. Know that you know that with all the blood that flows through you have been here before. This is not your first rodeo. This is not your first lifetime, because energy never dies. Everything in the world is going full circle, is being regenerated, restored, reincarnated over and over and for lifetime. That's why we get multiple soulmates, multiple from multiple lifetimes, multiple assignments, multiple callings. That's why we're so multifaceted. Not because we're built that way, because we've experienced and held on to past energy from lifetimes, many moons and many suns. Your Akashic records are information, energy stored in your spiritual body from lifetimes that you've lived, that you've experienced, that you've all stored up. The purpose of ascension is to finally be aware enough, to be open enough, to accelerate enough in your energetic being, to finally burst the treasure chest open. You will remember your spiritual gifts, the way you perform the things you've done, your telekinesis, your teleportation, your psychic mediumship, the power to heal, to do, to perform, rituals, ceremonies. It all comes back to you. You begin to know things that you don't even know how you know. There are things that I've known that I have not gone to school for, have not been educated in, have not experienced in this lifetime, but I know it. It comes to me in downloads and upgrades. Upgrades are your Akashic records being opened. Every time you open up a record, every time you receive a download, that download is information being re-poured into you to open up your entire energy being. That's full enlightenment. There are 12 dimensions. 12 dimensions. We're on the third. In this lifetime, you're lucky if you get to the fifth. But shamans, monks, they have accelerated to the 9th, 10th level. I don't know anybody that gets to 12 except Jesus, maybe. That's your Akashic, stored information in your energetic field. Memories of lifetimes experienced, lived, love, learn, all trapped in your human body. We're so distracted by living in the human form that we can't tap in. We can't open up. We can't dive deep enough to find it, to bury it, to dig it up. But we all have Akashic records. We all have them. Babies are born with them. New lives, new energies being returned. We all have them. They're all a part of our divine energetic being, not of our human bodies, of our spiritual, our soul beings. Hold the energy of stored information. We can always get it. You just have to know how. It's always available, but you got to know how to unlock that treasure chest. People that find, there are shamans and monks that know how to teleport, levitate, know how to levitate. That's how strong their spiritual being is connected to the etheric world, that they can levitate out of it because they were able to tap into their Akashic records that let them know you can do this. You've done this before. This is how you did it. It opens the door and the gates. So I hope that answers your answer. You're welcome so much. You're welcome so much to be able to get there. You can't do it. We can't do work. You can't do it on 9 to 5. So, but I'm not striving to get to 12. If I can just get to 7 in this lifetime, I'll be profoundly grateful. Already out of 3D. Already out of the 3D. Already in the 5D. If I could just get to 7 or 8, it'd be enough and everything. All right, beloveds. I got a reading in 15 minutes. I really gotta go. Thank you for everybody that came, that listened, that kept it positive. I know the haters are here too. I know I triggered a lot, but that's okay too. Those who love me and those I love will be back. I'm gonna keep doing what I do, regardless. It is what it is. Okay, y'all. So I'm Mystic Moon Goddess Alicia signing off today. Go slay. Get out there and slay and have the best day. I'll see you tomorrow, or maybe later on, because I had some announcements I didn't get to. So I may be back after the reading. Matter of fact, I will see you at 4:30. I'll be back. Till then, my friend, keep it cute.